Hey guys, I know I haven't been around in a few weeks. I've got some things that I had to figure out, but I'm here. I'm ready to get back on the grind. This is just going to be a little bit of an explanation video going forward of how I want to do this channel and how I want to see the growth of the Overly Critical Critic into the mainstream of the YouTube world, however that may be. So for the past couple weeks, I've been toying with a few ideas of how I want to take this. Do I want it to be a reviewing kind of idea? Do I want it to be just general opinions? And I think that I want to stray more towards the general opinions. If I see an issue that I think really needs to be tackled, then I think that I'm going to come over here and I'm going to explain it, and I'm really going to try and engage in a conversation rather than just be a reviewer, because reviewing only gets you so far. It only gives me one angle of the story, and I want to hear from all of you. So that's going to be how it is. I really apologize for the lack of uploads. I've been looking for a job and failing miserably, and I think it's time to get my act in gear. I'm only a kid and I'm only young for so long, and I can only do these sort of things while I have the opportunities to do them. And I think that now more than ever, there needs to be a voice in the world, and you should represent yourself and your voice. So that's my video. I'm going to keep trying to upload. I'm going to keep trying to push the boundaries of the Overly Critical Critic, and I really hope that I can do a good job for you. Also, my atmosphere and the room decor is going to change pretty soon. So I'm going to turn into my full-fledged workroom / office / bedroom, and it's going to be really good. But now to get into the other half of this video, we're going to talk about a good friend of mine. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about Colin Kaepernick and his refusal to stand for the National Anthem. So, if you guys didn't know, Colin Kaepernick played a football game last week, and during the National Anthem, he refused to stand for it because he doesn't believe in standing for something when his people, the black community, are being oppressed and people are being killed. And there's a lot of outrage, understandable outrage going on that you should stand for your national anthem, that if you don't stand, you don't respect your country, things along those lines. And I'm going to be here, and I'm going to try and do this little discussion thing that I said, but I disagree. I really do. I think there comes a point in everyone's life where you have to understand that money shouldn't buy out your silence. And I think that's what a lot of people are expecting of Colin Kaepernick, is that he gets paid so much money regardless of his playing situation, and that as an athlete he should keep quiet and kind of do his thing. And I think a lot of people are saying that he's getting paid so much money that he should keep quiet and represent the organization, because a lot of players are outraged. I just saw an ex-player, Alex Boone, is not happy about Colin Kaepernick's situation, and I think you really have to gauge the situation. I haven't seen too many other athletes, take a stand like this. This is a pretty bold statement, but to say that he's anti-American or not patriotic, I think is a little far to go. I can understand if Colin Kaepernick was burning the American flag and cursing the name of cops, but he simply is just not standing for the national anthem. I think a lot of individuals across the country do that. They don't stand for the national anthem because they don't believe in everything that America is doing around the world, being a superpower. And for people to get so outraged and to burn his jersey over this when he's trying to take a stand, just because he doesn't stand for the national anthem does not mean that he doesn't respect the military and what he does. He's simply taking a stand for his community, a community that doesn't always have a voice. And I think that's kind of lost in the mix of, being paid so much and being a celebrity type figure. So, there's that. I think that people really need to understand what Colin Kaepernick is trying to say. I never heard him be anti-cop. Yeah, he made a comment in this article on NFL.com about there are black bodies in the street, but people are getting paid leave and not being put on trial or something along those lines. But that doesn't mean that he hates cops. That means that he just wants justice for the murders that took place, or the killings. Excuse me, not the murders, the killings. You know, and so I think before you really chime in on social media, because social media gives you a very narrow viewpoint. It seems to be pretty extreme. Not too many people gauge the situation or really induce a lot of the facts. It's kind of just very quick judgments. And I would very much appreciate if you go online, take a few minutes, and do a little bit of research. I haven't heard any Kaepernick say any of these anti-cop remarks. I don't see any photos anywhere of Kaepernick burning an American flag or, scrutinizing the names of patriots, of the military. He's simply taking a stand for his community. And as an athlete and someone that does get this amount of money and is on national television weekly, it's a pretty big deal. So those are some of my thoughts about Colin Kaepernick and his current situation. Let me know down in the comments description of what I can do better. If maybe it comes to research, looking more into the camera. Right now I'm using my phone, but I really hope to get my camera started with, I'm using a little bit of a Camtasia video software, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I also want to be able to have an intro and sort of just go forward with that. So thank you guys for listening, and I will be back with videos, hopefully daily, if not every other day, kind of gauging on what the world is going to be and what kind of opinions I express. I want to do a video about Lil Yachty and his alleged, disrespect of old music or the history of hip hop, as said by Anderson .Paak. So if you guys are interested in that sort of topic, leave a comment down in the comment section, and always give a like to the video if you like the content. And if you don't like it, please just give a comment of why you don't. What do you think I should do better? I'm here to learn, and I'm here to get better. But have a good day, and I'll see you guys very soon.